Immediately, y'all. Immediately. And I've read this story a couple times, but hearing it today, it just, man, it's just something, y'all. It just feels different today, right? Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught a hold of him and said to him, you of little faith, why did you doubt? When they got into the boat, the wind ceased, and those in the boats worshiped him and said, truly you are the Son of God. So before that, right, before he even reached the hand, they saw a ghost. They didn't even know it was the Son of God. They didn't know it was Jesus, right? So let's go with my notes, all right? First thing that stuck out to me in the sermon, y'all. You can't be a student of Jesus without storms as your classroom. You can't be, let me get my clip stance, y'all. You can't be a student of Jesus without storms as your classroom, y'all. We're going to have trials and tribulations. We're going to have storms in our life, y'all. We wouldn't be associated with Jesus if we're not going through storms, y'all. What did Jesus go through, y'all? Do y'all see these stories that Jesus is going through? Okay, so why would we not go through the same type of stuff that he would go to if we're a child of God, right? Okay, so we got to acknowledge that. Okay, we're going to go through storms, right? They're not going to be easy, right? But we got to stop having this little faith, right? This little faith that Jesus is not right there with us, right? It's like Jesus was testing them. And he tests us every single day, y'all. He tests us with our faith. It's like, how much faith do you really have in me? We got to look at ourselves in the mirror. It's like, how much faith do you really have in Jesus? So this is why he put him to the test right here. He sinked. So Peter began to sink. Okay? He didn't sink all the way, y'all. He began to sink. And what happened? Let's read this again. Immediately, right? Because he began to sink. He cried out, Lord, save me. He began to sink. Lord, save me. Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand, caught hold of him, said to him, you little faith, why did you doubt me? Immediately, y'all. Immediately. Why do y'all think this story is like so different? It's not a story about somebody drowning, right? It's a story about somebody sinking, right? And Jesus immediately grabbed him, y'all. And Jesus can immediately grab us from certain situations, y'all, when you have that faith in him, right? We got to stop having this little faith, right? Stop having this little faith in your God and not understanding how powerful he really is.